Welcome to Talking eBay. In today's episode, we're talking about shipping. So I had a question from Tammy, and I told her I would answer it on a podcast section here. So here we are here. So hi, I've been watching your videos on YouTube about shipping with UPS and eBay. I have a question. What does ground shipping mean, and when can I use that shipping, and what items? That's a great question, Tammy. So basically how it works, when you're shipping with eBay, and you really want to ship everything pretty much either UPS, priority, or ground. First class, you don't want to use a stamp. You don't want to put it on an envelope. You don't want to do that because you really want to be able to track what you're shipping. Super important to do that. And when you ship ground, and what does that mean? Well, ground is basically when you take a product that doesn't go by air. Okay, when you're not flying a product over the country, that's called ground. Ground means in a truck, like UPS, FedEx, things like that. When you see a truck driving around, like even Amazon, you'll see the trucks driving around. That's considered ground. But when you're shipping something, you want to make sure if you're doing ground shipping, like let's say specific products require ground shipping. If it's very heavy, it requires ground shipping. So there's kind of a tricky question for those two items. But ground is anything over, let's say, anything over 2 pounds pretty much on eBay I would go ground. You have to measure it like I told you. Watch those videos about measuring and also weigh it. Weighing and dimensional weight, measuring the size and the weight is really critical to find out which direction you want to go to. And also use the eBay shipping calculator. It'll tell you the best rate because it's kind of a loaded question which way you want to go with that, either ground or USPS is the post office. They can go either ground or air. Anything with FedEx or anything at UPS, mainly ground, unless it's something that's, they do ship things through air as well to get there fast, but that's expedited shipping and that's more expensive. Most of the time it's ground. On the ground takes 3-4 days. Let's say to get to California, from Boston to California, it could be 3-4 days. They use the post office. They use planes, of course. They can get there in 3 days. So it's really complicated. But what you have to do is look at the product, look at the package, and figure out how you want to ship it. Look at the dimensions, look at the weight, and that gives you the really idea what you want to do. So ground is anything that's on the ground, like UPS and FedEx pretty much is ground. Anything with the post office can be air or ground, depending what it is. That's a long answer, but that's kind of what it is. So what is the ground shipping? So that's what ground is. Also, does it cost anything at the post office to use the QR code? The answer is no. You can use the QR code at the post office. They'll print the label for you and put it on the package for you at no charge. That's a great question. And it doesn't matter what it is. And if you have any small items, yes, you can use anything at all that you can print the QR code out, it works. So anything that goes in an envelope and a stamp, I would not do that. I would avoid that. The reason why is because you can't track it. Every time you get done paying for tracking in the envelope, honestly, it's just not worth it. Even if it's a stamp, because you want to have tracking, you want to be able to see where it is. Things get lost, things get destroyed. So definitely use and charge for shipping. Don't be afraid. Now, don't follow that trend of, I have to charge free shipping, whatever. I charge shipping on everything because if it comes back to you, the customer's not happy. You're paying both ways. So definitely include shipping. Don't be afraid. But definitely stay away from stamps, stay away from envelopes. Definitely that's the way to go. I know you're a new seller since 2023. I appreciate you watching my channel. I wanted to give you a quick answer and just those questions specifically. So please send me some more questions and I'll be glad to answer them anytime. That's what we are here. That's what we're here to do on Talking eBay. Here to help you learn about what you want to do. So ground shipping is pretty much anything that's over I would say anything over 3 pounds would go ground shipping. Anything that's heavy goes ground. Anything that's bulky and big goes ground. Anything small under 3 pounds, 2.5 pounds, 2 pounds roughly will go prior USPS, which is pretty much air. You can't ship perfume, you can't ship alcohol. Certain things you cannot ship at the post office. So definitely follow the rules and regulations, and you'll be fine. So just to be clear, just one more time, just to recap. So if you're shipping anything, I would say roughly anything over 3 pounds, most likely will go ground. And UPS and FedEx have great rates, but also within eBay, they offer fantastic discounts. So definitely use the eBay shipping calculator. I'll leave a link down below in this description of this video on Talking eBay. It'll give you an idea. Put the weight in, put the size in. Watch that video about sizing items. Always go a little bit bigger than what it is because you never know. And then you'll exactly what your shipping will be. And then you'll know before you put the product on what it's going to cost you. If it's 30 inches long by 30 inches wide and it weighs 12 pounds, you'll know exactly what it's going to cost you. And then you have to factor that into the product cost of the item. So let's say you buy a lamp, and a lamp is like you buy a lamp at a yard sale. for $5, and it's worth $100 with free shipping. And you got to kind of watch that technology. You got to watch those words, right? Free shipping, charge for shipping. I always charge for shipping. Don't be afraid to charge for shipping. Definitely charge. Definitely charge. No question about it. I have no resistance at all on charging shipping. People know. Just price accordingly. So if a lamp sells for $100 and you paid $5, and it costs you $35 to ship it, and it's only worth $90 on eBay, then you got to calculate that in. Take off the discounts, say $30 to ship it. The lamp is now $60. 60 and 30 is 90. So you kind of work backwards that way, and that's how I would do it. And that way you don't have to worry. If a person doesn't like that lamp, they ship it back to you at their cost. It didn't cost you anything because they paid for shipping, and you have nothing really to worry about. That's how I would do it. So like I said, I've been doing it for a long time. So as a new seller as yourself, definitely ask as many questions as you want. Definitely, I will gladly help you down the path of making money. So yard sales is the best way to make money, and ground shipping is all about UPS and FedEx is ground, and also the post office does do ground service as well. Also, there's media mail. What is media mail? Media mail means basically CDs, DVDs, and books. Book rate. What is that? You get a discount for book rate. So you have to have a book and make sure it's in the eBay book category or media category, things like that. And those are less expensive as well. So definitely stay away from stamps and posts and things like that. Definitely not the way to go. QR codes are great. I use them myself, and it's a fantastic way to actually ship items. They print the label out right there for you. You get the tracking. Everything's right there, and soup to nuts right into your hands, right into your pocket. So I appreciate the question, Tammy. Thanks so much for answering that and asking that question. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying my content. And also, don't forget to like this video. It helps me out, and I want to continue helping you out. And that's the only payment I require is that you like the video and you share it, and also leave a comment and subscribe. I really do appreciate that, guys. I hope to help you a little bit on your journey to eBay, to shipping, to making money. That's what it's all about. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask about selling on eBay, and I'm going to teach you a little bit about everything I know. I've been selling for 25 years. I have I'm doing a lot of sourcing online. I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to teach you exactly how to make some money. Just picked up a VC the other day for $5. I'm going to put it on eBay for $70. I'm going to put it on Facebook for $90. I'm going to put it on Amazon for $130. So there's a lot of money to be made out there. So definitely don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tammy, for the question, and I'll see you at the next one.